Wilson ordered more military interventions in Latin America than any president before or since, often justified on moral grounds. Although the Canal Zone land had been seized under Republican Teddy Roosevelt's administration, it was during the tenure of Democrat Woodrow Wilson that the systemic, institutional racism baked into the project was fully formalized and entrenched. Wilson, a staunch believer in white supremacy who had actively segregated federal offices in Washington, D.C., saw no issue with the deep divisions governing the workforce that kept the crucial global waterway running. At the heart of this injustice was the infamous gold roll and silver roll system. White American workers, predominantly skilled engineers, administrators, and supervisors, were paid in gold-backed dollars, earning a spot on the gold roll. They received higher wages, subsidized housing with running water and screened porches, better medical care, and access to superior commissaries. This was the lifeblood of privilege in the zone. Meanwhile, tens of thousands of predominantly black workers from the Caribbean, Jamaicans, Barbadians, and others, along with Latin American laborers, were relegated to the silver roll. Their pay was meager, often in Panamanian currency or silver coin, justifying the segregation in name only. They lived in cramped, substandard barracks, often lacked basic sanitation, and were routinely denied the skilled positions they were capable of filling. This was not just wage disparity. It was a deeply prejudicial system designed to enforce a racial hierarchy, making the silver roll workers second-class citizens in a territory controlled by the United States. Beyond the Canal Zone itself, Wilson's foreign policy, dubbed moral diplomacy, was often a veil for unethical and manipulative military interventions aimed at securing American interests, including the canal's safety. He ordered troops into numerous Latin American nations, including the long and brutal occupations of Haiti and the Dominican Republic. These actions were a blatant disregard for national sovereignty, turning Wilson's promise of moral leadership into a justification for imperialism and military coercion, all in service of maintaining U.S. dominance and protecting the massive strategic investment that the Panama Canal represented. The Wilson years solidified the Canal Zone as a segregated, militarized enclave run on the backs of exploited, marginalized labor, cementing a legacy of negative laws and actions in the region.